Okay, guys, it is the first Tuesday of October. Can you believe it? And no, I'm not Lindsay Bates, but she's one of my best friends. She's my SSD, and I'm the SSD for the Flava Collective down in Florida. And you can see my wonderful teamies on here. And my team's name is Wickless Flava. We started 13 and a half years ago. And I just can't believe it that I've been here this long. And I'm so happy to see you guys tonight. My leaders and I are going to be talking about Rise Up and Party. And I wanted to do parties tonight. I mean, for two reasons. One, we're a party plan company, right? And I wanted to share how myself and lots of my teamies are getting high PRV this month, last month, months in the past. And that is through parties. And if you aren't utilizing parties already, then I hope to sort of twist your arm or make you think a little bit differently tonight after our training. So while you're popping on, I wanted to also tell you the reason we're talking about parties this month is because if you haven't missed it, hopefully, there's a hostess exclusive gift that Scentsy is giving every single hostess this month that completes a $500 PRV or host summary party. So that means that when a party gets to 500 host rewards, that's different than PRV on your screen. When you're looking at the host summary, it'll say host summary and it'll say host, what does it say? I should pull it up. It says host, somebody tell me, but that has to be 500. It's that mark that you get to when you have free shipping to the hostess. So wherever that hostess rewards is going, that is where the blanket and the mug, which I don't have a picture of, but if somebody does, they can hold it up and share it. But it's a really cool deal, right? And you could use it for yourself. You could use it for your hostess. So let's start talking. First of all, I want to do something sort of fun. And if anybody's chatting and host base, thank you, Leanne, you're my savior. Thank you so much. Host base, why can't I ever remember that word? All right, we're going to start with something a little fun and we're going to take a poll and I'm going to open it up in just a second. And the way it should be very obvious how you answer, hopefully. So I'm going to open it up right now. Can you see it? Okay, everybody vote. What's your favorite way to party? I should have written other in there. If it's other, pick, I don't know, pick bingo or something, since bingo is not getting any votes. I'll change your mind. I won't. Somebody will tonight.
Chelsea, I grabbed my mug too.
Oh, yay. Y'all are sharing. Thank you. So blanket and mug. If you can see Leslie Smith, you can see the blanket and the mug. Somebody else is sharing too. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I'm going to give you another 10 or 15 seconds. 88% of you have participated. Yes. Katie got her blanket. I wish I had one. Mine's coming.
All right. Get to use mine in 2 days.
What?
Get to use mine in 2 days.
Going back to tally. All right. Oh, Lee, thank you for sharing your mug. I can't wait. Maybe I can drink out of it in Tallahassee. All right, we're going to close the poll and show Facebook parties get the most votes tonight. And then it comes in with shopping link. And then a close third and fourth are basket party and home party. Nobody put bingo party as their favorite. So Leslie, you've got a job to do tonight, girl.
I do.
Oh, I didn't share the results. Did you see them? Now, can you see them? Okay, look at that. All right. So let's start talking about Facebook parties. I knew you were going to say it. I knew it. So I'm going to begin by talking about Facebook because it is my favorite way to party as well. And I have sort of tweaked it a lot over the years, and I do use Visly right now. We're not going to talk about the pros and cons of a third-party hosting app because Facebook doesn't like third parties and you have to work your way around it. Scheduling posts is probably your best way, but I am going to talk about first how to book parties. And I will say that we have found in our group a really great thing. And if you haven't started one in your own team, you should start them. We do a monthly team booking blitz. And basically, you could do a booking blitz all by yourself. It's basically just a time where you give yourself X amount of minutes. You sit down with a calendar, a party calendar if you have one, exclusive to parties, a list of, you could do your list of 100, you could do a list of everyone you've written down that you want to ask that night, or just your contacts in your phone, and then your phone. And then you time yourself 30 minutes maybe, and you try to book as many parties in that 30 minutes that you can. So the beauty of getting together and doing it with other people is people can talk about what they're saying. People can talk about their yays and nays. I mean, no's, if you have trouble hearing no, you need to just get over that, because the more no's you're hearing, then the closer to yes you are. So the more people you're asking, the more no's and yeses you're going to get. If you don't ask, it's always a no, right? So do booking blitz with your team or just by yourself. Challenge a friend, call up a friend and say, let's do a booking blitz tonight. I challenge you to 30 minutes of booking parties. So if your calendar is not full yet for October, do it this week. Okay, so on to the Scent Social. That's what I call mine. You can call it whatever you want. I feel like when I ask someone to do a Scent Social, it's easier than saying, will you do a Facebook party? Because they start getting all these pictures in their mind of what a Facebook party looks like. Mine is really laid back. I used to do the 30-minute, I think Kimberly Polita made it really popular last fall season, and I loved it, but it was taking a big chunk of time away from me and I couldn't be as flexible. So this year I'm doing more of a 7-day party. I start all of my parties on Saturday and end them all on Saturday. I have my hostess invite on Fridays, so they're ready to go Saturday morning. So on Saturday and Sunday, while they're home and they're on Facebook more, they're getting the best chunk of my posts, and they're getting involved, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I found worked really well for me. So the 3 biggest tips I will give you with Facebook parties is, number 1, you have to hostess coach. My hostess coaching, I've created a short little 45-second video that I've told her how exactly to have the best party. Those 2 things are invite people personally and engage. And I made it sort of fun with little text, but you don't have to do that. You can just voice message your host. If she hears you or sees you, she's going to have more of a connection with you, and she is going to want to have a great party. Obviously, you're going to want to ask her for her wish list and involve that wish list in the Facebook party as well. I make graphics that have her picture on them and then her wish list things around her picture. And it's a template I use for every single person. Same one, I just change the pictures. And I use Canva in case anybody wants to know. But I make that the cover so that everybody sees that person when they come to the party. The next thing that I would say is party packs. That has really increased my PRV in my parties. So mine look like this. If you see me, follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, you'll see my reel today was all about putting my party pack together, because I was actually putting party packs together and I figured I'll do this. It has a showcase brochure. This card right here is the thing that never changes in my pack. I change the host name and I change the QR code for every party. I print it off on Avery and I send it in their party pack. I include some samples. I include some sniffs. If you have stickers left over from the new releases, this is a great way to get some fragrance under their noses without making a lot of samples. Whatever wax samples I have, I throw that in there. If it's holiday season, I throw this in there. I always put a join brochure, which this is mine that I used somebody's template. Obviously, my printer needed ink. And then I put whatever kind of sample they said they wanted to try when I give them the form to fill out. So the third thing that I do is, and I limit those to 10. The third thing that I make sure to do is go live at some point. I don't do like a 30-minute set date, set time. I usually go live 3 times. I go live on Saturday evening because that's when I do my wax, and it's an easy, this is how you change your wax. Thank you to my hostess, and this is who I am. That's it. Maybe I'll show a couple of my warmers. The second time I go live, it's in the car line at school when I'm waiting for the cars to move because I want to show all my on-the-go products. And I'm sitting there anyway, so I'm going live. And I've just asked my hostess for best times of the day for at least her to be on so that I'm sort of chatting with her. The on-the-go one, I do the same time every week. And then the last one is sort of a wrap up. If you haven't ordered yet, if you have any questions, blah, blah, blah. I don't make them long, maybe 10 minutes tops. And everybody feels like they're connected with me at the end. So that is the 3 things that have gotten increased engagement, increased PRV in my Facebook parties. Everybody does them different. But if you see somebody on here that their favorite was Facebook and they're offering to show you something that they've made, take them up on it. I will definitely put some of these kind of templates, send them out to the SSDs, and they'll share with you. Okay, I think I went over my time. I'm sorry. So Leslie is going to be up next with our 0 vote.
I am. Okay. Hi, man. I'm glad a lot of you don't have your faces showing because that makes it even creepier for me to talk to you guys. Okay, so Scentsy. Whoa, why did you do that? It's scary. I have no lashes. They're all gone. They're getting done tomorrow. Why did you do that to me?
Well,
okay.
We can see you, and all the people on Facebook now can see you. I'm just kidding.
Thanks a lot. Okay, so Scentsy Bingo. I did not come up with this. Let me just go ahead and put that out there. I don't remember who did. All I know is that Bonnie posted this image in our Alaskan cruise group as a way to get parties booked, and just now I'm all hot and sweaty. Thanks. So I was like, I could do something with that. There really weren't any instructions. So I was like, I'm just going to come up with my own thing. So it looked different, and I edited it to be a little bit more updated with holiday, with the current host special, harvest, current warmer of the month, and down there, I will put Tiffany, I will post everything. So yes. So it's edited, and what I plan on doing is just going back and updating it every time there's something new so that we're not talking about holiday or harvest in February. The best way that I think to do this would be Zoom. If you can get a host or hostess to gather people on Zoom, obviously they would have to figure out when it's going to be best for everybody. You can do this coinciding with a Facebook party online, or it can just be a bingo party, totally up to you. What I highly recommend is that you send out some sort of an information survey for them to fill out. That way you can send them a sample pack in the mail, like Bonnie showed us. Hey, Wendy. Is that my Wendy? Are you my Wendy? And you can include a catalog. We all know what it looks like. And on this, the harvest and the holiday brochures. You do not have to do this. I like to do it because I like for them to have something to feel and touch. And if you send samples for them to smell, even better. So you're going to run it like a typical bingo night. Like you would have them choose 5 numbers, and they post them in the comments. They can send them to you via text, whatever, just so you have verification. Hey, Wendy, that they are participating in a fair way. And what you'll do is you will have all of your numbers printed out in a little bingo bag. And you will just start drawing the numbers. And what I did was I printed out another sheet of this and cut out each square, just so you can be like, oh, number 11, we're going to talk about room sprays. And you can also tell them, like, if you go to page whatever it is in the catalog, you'll see all about our room sprays. And you talk for like maybe a minute about each product and about each thing that is on this sheet, so that they can see it rather than just looking at your face. If you have the products with you to showcase, even better, you know, and you just go through until somebody gets a bingo, and you can do however many rounds you want. It doesn't matter. It's totally up to you. And however long they want to keep going, however many prizes you have. But it is best to prepare in advance and write down, if you want to use your catalog as a demo, write down the page numbers in advance so you can say, oh, scent packs page, I don't even know, it's in there somewhere. And it's a great way to showcase our goodies that we have and talk about them and give your spin on them while also playing a fun game. So I will upload this, and what you'll need, like step by step. If you have any questions at the end, please ask, and I'm happy to share. And now I'm sweating, so
Thank you.
get my face off the screen, please.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. That's better.
That better.
Yes.
All right. Now I'm introducing Carrie. Are you next? Yes, you are next. Shopping
Okay.
links, because a lot of you like shopping links. So Carrie, go for it, girl.
Well, they know about it, so I don't have to say that much. So that's awesome. We love talking, but we always get nervous when we're on stage and have to talk, right?
You're awesome.
So hi guys, I'm Carrie. I'm in Florida too, and the shopping link thing for me started back. I'm not even sure where it generated. I think we were on a call kind of like this, and we were trying to come up with creative ideas with the pandemic when that first started, because we weren't able to go out and do events and shows and home parties, and so we had to get creative with our business and think outside of the box, and what were we going to do. And someone created this brilliant idea of changing what we call a party, and hey, let's call it a shopping link. And so for my customers, they grabbed onto that idea, and now they just, because a lot of them are still afraid of having people in their house or going out and getting together, they still don't want to do that. So they like the shopping link idea, and they like to have the shopping link idea to do fundraisers, to do birthday wish list ideas for bridal showers, for baby showers, for I mean, any kind of event or idea that you would put a gift list together for someone, you can put a shopping link together for someone. So, you know, it's just creating a party in your workstation, but calling it, you know, Susie's shopping link on your workstation. And then you have your customer Susie, and you share that link with her, and she promotes it generally to her friends, family, coworkers, whoever, either by text, email, carrier pigeon, no, what other ways, however, whatever way that she feels like she wants to share that link out to the masses, and then they go online and shop. And you know, sometimes people will share the link, and then they will call me on the phone, and I can still put in the orders in order to save them. You know, my customers know me, and so they know that, you know, we can bundle their stuff together and save them money, and they'll still contact you and reach out, you know, that way. if they don't want to shop online and pay $8, for shipping or what have you, or if a bunch of people want to get together and put their order together. Shopping links are amazing for the people who just don't want to get together in a cluster and just, send out the thing and send people online to shop. So, but like I said, that you can create it for a number of things. I also do whenever someone in my VIP or someone comes up on my Facebook that it's their birthday, I send them a message and I'm like, hey, happy birthday, a private. I send them a happy birthday message and I'm like, for your birthday, I'd love to, give you $10 your next order. And then when they reply back to me and they're like, oh, thank you so much, and I say, you also, if you have a birthday wish list, I can set up a shopping link for you to give out to your friends. And then we can get you all the things on your birthday wish list for, free or half price. And they love that idea. And then I have a party created for this person that wouldn't necessarily have been created without offering them $10 off a birthday present. Right. So, or, $10 off a birthday. Yeah, that's right. Did I say that right? I don't know. Words are coming out of my mouth that maybe I don't know. Anyway, I think you get what I'm trying to say. So, and then just anytime that I am on the phone with a customer, finalizing an order, I say to them, do you, I'm always trying to get a party put together for them. I say scent event, like Bonnie says, scent social. I don't say party. I say scent event. You want to have a scent event with your friends, try whatever. So I start with the bigger thing, try to go in their home, try to get an online thing, and then work my way to the link, bottom line for me. And usually that's what they grab onto and take. So, which is fine. It's all parties, but the people that are in my circle, that's what they choose. So sometimes the most I've had going at once was like 15, I think. So they're awesome. It's like a less chaos. You don't have to deal with putting out all. They do the work for you. So if you're busy, they're busy, you don't want to have to deal with all the stuff and fluff, then, shopping links might be ideal. That's all I got for now.
I love it. One quick thing I will say just for your benefit, if you've never held a shopping link open for a long time, make sure if it's going to be open for longer than 90 days, that you go in and add a credit card to the payment page or add items to the workstation end of the shopping carts, because just putting PWS orders in on your order or your party won't hold it open. It will delete after 90 days. Just FYI. Okay. Oh, what else?
I was just going to say, typically I don't hold them open beyond like 2 weeks or maybe the month. If I open them first, they shut down by the end of October. So,
Cool.
But
I love it. Okay. And last but not least, we have Ashley Cruz, and she's going to be on talking about basket parties.
Hey, everyone. So I'm going to talk fast because I don't think we have much time left. So ideally, what I do with my basket or bag parties is I actually use a clear tote bag, which I'm going to share the link in the chat when we're done, or in the group. I have my bags out right now. I have 2 of them and they're both out. So I kind of compromised and came up with something else for tonight's meeting. So I try to keep my parties, my bag and basket parties, really simple. You just enough so that the host and their friends and family get the idea of what Scentsy is, right? And what the scents are like. So this is a little basket. I think I got it at like Target. I think it was 3 of them in a pack for like $5. So obviously I include a catalog, the holiday brochure. I did have the harvest one here as well, and then also a join brochure. I usually include 2 catalogs in each bag unless the host asks for more. I also include, now I split up my testers. Sometimes I do a small bag like this. This one has 13 testers in it, but then sometimes I'll do a full bag, well, a bigger bag like this. And I think this one's like, I forgot how many I actually counted, but I know that there's over 20 in this one. So you'll always include your testers, of course, so that they can smell. And then I always include a bar. Usually I try to like make it used or like half used so that they kind of see, oh, well, whoever had this bar like last liked it, or, you know, and I usually have a sticker on there that says try me. I also include a scent circle or a car bar, and I usually take it out of the package and tie it onto something. Because I use the clear totes, I'll tie it onto the handles. And then I always include either the fan diffuser and a pot in there, or a plug-in warmer. And then I'll let the host know, go ahead and use it. You know, if somebody wants, if one of your friends or family want to take it home and try it, they're welcome to. So that's kind of why I also include the bar. So that's the basket. And then I think I have, oh yes, one more very important thing. I also include this little hangy thing. It's grab, sniff, share, and it just talks about the party. Then on the other one, it talks about the rewards, shipping, and then there is also a example of an order form. And then I also include, and I don't have one here, but I did. I also include a hostess packet. It's literally, I can share all the links to everything. It's literally a packet that you print, and it talks about hosting, joining. It talks about payment options. It really covers everything along with a party. So if you didn't want to do a basket, I also have this little tote bag. So that works too. Or like I said, I really prefer the bigger clear ones that you can get off of Amazon. I think there's like 2 for $15 you can get. They're really sturdy. I'm trying to think, did I cover everything, Bonnie? I think so. So that's just, you know, you just try to, and oh, the other thing is I always open, obviously, a party in the workstation. I let them know that their guests can either order directly on my site, or just the host can collect all the orders at once and then give them to me at the end. I also offer a Facebook party to go along with the bag part of it. Sometimes, like I have one right now, she's like, no, it's okay. I'm going to have some friends and family over, a bunch of people. So I'll just do that. I don't need the Facebook part. But then other people want both, because there's some people that they don't see. And then there's people that they see every day that they can share the testers with. So
That's a great idea. I was gonna add that to mine. A lot of times if I have a local host, I will ask her if she's gonna be seeing people, and I'll sort of make it a basket / Facebook party, so that you could even mail testers off to your hostess if you wanted to. So I love that. Thank you.
I've also had somebody on my team in another state, because she didn't want to mail testers. She actually sent a whole bunch of scratch and sniffs.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen somewhere on one of the share pages that they've made a scratch and sniff like Rolodex almost of as many scents as they could, and sent that in the packet. So that's a great idea. There's all kinds of creative ways to get smell under people's noses, and that's really what it's about. Connection with the hostess and the customers, and getting the smell under their noses. One quick thing I forgot to say on my packets, every mail piece that I send out, I have learned that if you include a QR code back to somewhere on your site on the outside of your package, you never know who will order from that because it goes through so many hands. And a QR code to me is just like begging to be scanned. So I just want to scan it to see what it is. So if you have a QR code on the outside of your package, I even put them on my return address labels. Where you usually put like the logo or a little fall leaf or whatever on my return address, I put my QR code to my website. So just pro tip, try that out and maybe you'll get some website orders from it. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording real quick and then we're going to keep going if you have questions, but I know people sometimes don't like to be on the recording. So here we go.